As a member of PrEP's microfinance group, CJ has been responsible for helping to make small loans to potential business startups at home and abroad. In the fall, he will begin studies at the University of Notre Dame, where he hopes to major in mechanical engineering. Please join me in welcoming our speaker for the class of 2014, CJ Polamo.
Hello, everyone. Father Bowler, Mr. D'Angelo, Mr. McGovern, members of the administration, faculty and staff, friends, family, and the graduating class of 2014. I thank you all for the honor and privilege of speaking before you today. Now, I'm in no position to give you advice. I don't have years of experience that I could refer to or draw life lessons from in order to guide you to excellence and inspire you. I don't have that luxury, for I'm in the same position as you all today. However, as a member of the 218 that make up this class of 2014, I look to reflect on our experiences individually and as a class. With great confidence, I could say that PrEP has been a formative time for all of us. PrEP has given us not only opportunities to learn in traditional classes, but also opportunities to grow as people, as human beings, and as brothers. In my freshman year, I started noticing that this school was different. There was an inexplicable enthusiasm within the upperclassmen. Young alumni would often come back and wander the halls, greeting former teachers and updating them on their adventures in college. Students would hang out in teachers' rooms during a free or community period. At PrEP, there was an unparalleled sense of community between both teachers and students. At no public school would I think to confide in my teachers or classmates at the level I have at PrEP. Everyone is supportive, not only of your academic endeavors, but also of your journey to find yourself and the best person you could be. There is an aura to the PrEP community that we have all experienced here, which is incredibly difficult to describe. Nonetheless, I would attribute the greatness and driving force of this incredible community to one thing: love. The word love has become so commonplace in our vocabulary that we often forget the powerful weight of it. The love that permeates PrEP goes far beyond the superficial usage of the word, like when we say we love Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. No. The love at PrEP is far different and far more powerful. It is a love that has spurred the growth of ourselves individually and of our brotherhood. I'm sure you all have encountered this quotation at one point or another, but Pedro Arrupe, the 34th Superior General of the Jesuits, once said, "Fall in love, stay in love, and it will decide everything." What better way of finding God than to fall in love? It is the reason that one is willing to spend hours in the gym and on the field practicing and perfecting their sport. It is the reason that we stood firmly in the stands of MetLife, cheering on our football team in the fourth quarter, despite the freezing rain. It is the reason that we empathize, comfort, and support each other in our adversity. It is the reason that we open up to and confide in each other during retreats. It is the reason we serve and enjoy serving, standing in solidarity with the marginalized. It is out of love for a sport, an activity, a subject, and hopefully people as a whole. The brotherhood we have created has been built on this cornerstone of love, a love that is inspired by our faith and the Jesuit ideals we have championed at PrEP. It is something we have developed throughout our 4 years here, but not without help. When we think of the PrEP brotherhood, we most often think about the community of students. However, we must not forget the teachers and the faculty. They are the ones who make it all possible. They open their rooms during community period and freeze for us to participate in clubs or simply hang out. They give their time to spend a few days with us as adult leaders on retreats. They listen whenever we need guidance, academically or personally. The PrEP community that we have formed extends beyond the student body and includes the faculty members that have been integral to our development as people. It may have been a teacher, a coach, a club moderator, or a guidance counselor. We have all had different experiences with the faculty at PrEP. Some members may have had a more pronounced impact than others. But no matter who these faculty members may be, we could say that our Jesuit education has helped us shape who we are today. This mutual relationship is a living example of the Curia Personalis, care for the entire person. Our academic success is not the only thing prep educators are concerned with, but also our growth as individual persons into the young men we now are. We always hear about fulfilling the grad at grad, and here we are, grads at grad, wondering and reflecting on whether or not we have indeed fulfilled its 5 tenets. However, I am more interested in the grad after grad. This ceremony is, after all, called a commencement. We are to commence the next stage of our lives. Moments like these are often referred to as the start of a new chapter, and I find myself very much supporting this rather cliched phrase. There is a reason that people do not refer to it as the start of a new book. We are not creating a completely new story from scratch, but rather starting a new chapter, building off the previous chapters of the metaphoric book that is our lives. So I truly hope that college is not an escape for you and a clean slate, but a way to continue to grow with our prep experience as the foundation. Through both highs and lows, we've come out with lessons learned, and that is what we should take with us along with our memories. Not all of us are going to Jesuit universities, nor even Catholic universities. In college, we will be more independent than ever before. We may no longer be required to complete service hours, attend liturgies, or seek academic support. Prep has helped us grow, but now that growth is our undertaking. The future is ours, and it is up to us to pursue the passions we have developed at Prep and continue forming our consciences and ideals. It is our decision to grow as things change. We cannot wait for it to happen. We must do it ourselves. It is an unrelenting process, and as Prep has taught us, we ought to be open to growth spiritually, intellectually, and emotionally. I'm excited for each and every one of us. We all have the tools to live purposeful lives, impacting the world in fields we are passionate about. The prospect of this independence in college and post-college is both exciting and intimidating, but Prep has prepared us. Most importantly, let us love in the future as we have loved here at Prep, for we have seen the blessings that love brings upon us and the community as a whole. So, my friends, let us commence.